Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, greetings, AliShanMao here. Welcome to my channel, welcome to more aerial filming drone video reviews. Today in this video you'll watch a complete and detailed video review of all new Fimi X8 Mini V2 aerial filming drone. And of course I've been flying and testing various features of Fimi X8 Mini V2 outdoors, so I will also share all those video clips in this detailed video. So stay with me on this video and watch it all the way if you want to know more about this improved X8 Mini V2 from Fimi. So let's get to work, but before we do, you know the drill. Subscribe to my channel, hit that little bell icon and turn on all the notifications. Let's take a closer look at the Fimi X8 Mini V2, this little drone right here. Design wise I don't see much changes, but one thing I see here that there are a lot of vents, airflow vents, as you can see on the left, on the right, and especially on the bottom. There are lots of open vents for a very good airflow and cooling of the, that high processing power equipment in there. Now on the back there's a battery slot right here. I have the battery here, which is the the long flight time battery. Okay, so this is basically something that makes the drone more than 250 grams heavy. So but it does give you 37 minutes of flight time. Well, I haven't done 37 minutes, but I would say it's still flight times are plenty with these slightly heavier batteries. Under the battery right there you have a TF card slot, and it's still a USB mini port. I have no idea why they're still using it. After that, if we come on the front side, well, we still don't have any sensors here, but you do see a 3-axis gimbal with a 4K camera. This is running a 1x2.5-inch sensor in it, so it does give you a good quality video. But do remember, Fimi engineer told me this is an entry-level camera and it does not have a night shoot feature. This is something that I will discuss later in this video, so stay with me. After that, if we come on the front side, well, we still don't have any sensors here, but you do see a 3-axis gimbal with a 4K camera. This is running a 1x2.5-inch sensor in it, so it does give you a good quality video. But do remember, Fimi engineer told me this is an entry-level camera and it does not have a night shoot feature. This is something that I will discuss later in this video, so stay with me. Okay, nothing much to see except that on the bottom you have time of flight sensor and optical flow sensor and on-off switch LED lights right here. So basically a very simple and neat build, and very lightweight. Alright, welcome outdoors. First off, I'm going to test the line of sight flight and show you how the Fimi X8 Mini V2 flies. Alright, so let's take off. Right. So I'm at a new spot by the riverside, and you can see a lot of wind coming from there, and so I need to see its position hold. So I'm stationary. Wind is coming from right, as you can see it's fighting, but overall it's holding its position really nice. Look at that. Alright, let's fly it around. I have set the speed to 16 meters per second. I mean, as fast as I want, and at the moment it's not in sports mode. Let me just double check. Hold on. So you basically have to turn on the sports mode from, yeah, it's off at the moment, so you basically have to turn it on from the app. There's no button to turn on the, sports mode. I say it flies very well. The controls are really nice. The yaw is the way I want. And yes, when you want to do aerial filming, you don't want this speed. You don't want this speed. You want to fly it nice and slow, and for that you have lots of automatic flight modes. You can put it in a tripod mode where no matter how you push the stick, it will move like 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter per second maximum. I believe it will move nice and slow, and you can get very nice cinematic footage. Now, how much speed I'm getting? Hold on, let me just go slightly higher, and I will go forward. .5 meters per second forward flight. .12 meters per second. So that's not the sports mode yet. Okay. Now I'm gonna switch it to sports mode. All right. And see what's the flight speed like. So here we go. Full forward. 14.4 meters per second, full backward, 14.6 meters per second. Nice. Look at that. That little thing is like Ferrari now. Okay, so auto return to home activated. It climbs up and it will come back. You can also see that the phone fits really nice in the radio controller. It can fit an iPad mini easily, and you can fly it. I was told, okay, quad is back, it will land somewhere here, deviation. I was told that this Mini V2 cannot bind with TX10. Come on, man. I mean, really? TX10 is such a sweet radio controller because it has a built-in screen in it, It has a built-in screen in it. Okay, I had to cancel it. It was landing on the grass there. But overall, I would say deviation is not bad. Good. So yes, I was saying, man, come on. Why we cannot use TX10? That is such a sweet radio that, built-in screen and everything. We don't need phone. Our phone will be nice and free. I have no idea what is going on with Fimi that they actually don't want to use, TX10 with this one. Can't use TX10 with this one. This is this. Now the quad still have battery and I still have power in me. So what I'm gonna do is fly it and test various features, okay? And you can see how it performs. Rather than having a GoPro on my head talking and trying to flying it, I think it's better I show you how other features are working. Alrighty, now it's time to test the follow me feature. I'm gonna go click on this and say Smart Track, Trace, okay, and click on myself right here. Actually, I would like to draw. So you can either click when it detects or draw. Now I don't know if I can ride while holding the radio as well. Let me just try it anyway. So I would say go, record the video, and I will start riding and see how it will follow me. Come on, scooter, you can do it. You can climb a scooter. Yeah, it actually did it. And the drone is still coming behind me. Now, it doesn't have obstacle avoidance, so I wouldn't take it into trees. I would just turn around slowly and let it track me. Almost gone out of the view, and we are back to our spot. So to say, when you are driving slowly or riding slowly, it will track you and will have no issues tracking you, but you get a little faster on the turns, especially, it will lose you easily. Walking is always tracks very nice. Now I can check this sideways. So this is the sideways tracking and following. So you can see now if I go walking, it actually always keeps sideways, which is also good. I can position the drone there, okay, like this. Okay, give me a moment. Oh, nice. It actually acquires target precisely very quick, which is nice. And now I'm walking sideways and it's following me, keeping me in the view, which is very nice. I'm just gonna turn and run. Look at that rectangle following me on the screen. Okay. And here we are. Now what I'm gonna do is gonna put the quad right here. Okay, it acquired me in this target again. I'm gonna lock and just do this. It does another orbit automatically, and if I walk, the orbit will actually change its directions. Don't hit that tree. So orbit actually changes itself while you're walking and is still following you. This is cool. So this is orbit follow. It locks the target, it keeps orbiting and keeps following you. That is cool, man. That is cool. I gotta try it in an open place as well, because this place is pretty cramped, as you can see. I'm worried it's gonna go hit there, but so far so good. There's a space, unless you do this. So if you want to walk faster, you have to make sure to move your speed faster on the drone. Now you can see it's actually able to do it. Cool, man. Cool. This is very cool. Okay, let's stop and let's conclude. This feature is actually working much better, much better than before. I had an X8 Mini V2. I tested this feature and it wasn't nearly as good as now it is. Orbit. So click on orbit. The first thing you need to do is start recording the center. Now you have to make sure that the drone is 5 meters altitude. Okay, put the camera down. Oh, look at my bald head. All right. Setting the center, and now you will pull the drone back to set the radius. Let's say, according to the trees, this radius should be enough. Okay, I don't know, maybe it will ask for more radius, but let's give it a try. Okay, click on it. Doesn't take it, so 5 meter crap. Yes, sorry, I had to say it. And it still doesn't take it. I believe I have to be higher. Okay, should be over 5 meter. Yes, you have to be higher. Man, this is high enough, I think. Isn't it 5 meters? Okay, I believe this should be fine. Yes. Man, this is bull crap. Come on, I had to say it, sorry. So you have to set the center for your heading, so the camera will record, and camera will actually detect who is who is in the view, and you can click on that. So say go, and there's a plus sign, you can click on it. Now it will track you, and now you'll start recording. So I have set the speed very fast. Let's slow it down. Oh, I also touched the camera, so sorry for that. But here we are. So be very careful. If you touch somewhere, it will just start focusing there, I believe. Yeah, you can always draw a rectangle around the target and it will do. Now you see, because of this altitude limitations, I cannot see anything around me, you know. If it was lower, let me give you an example, and I will stop the orbit. What I'm trying to say, if it was lower, and if we could do the orbit at this altitude, okay, so you can see with the camera and the background. Let me explain. If we were to be able to start the orbit at this altitude, it would have been nice, because you can see not just me, but also you can see the background and the area that I'm in. Unfortunately, you cannot do it automatically. You will have to do it manually, because that crappy 5-meter altitude limit is still in effect. Now let's try the spiral. Click on the spiral, make sure you're 5 meter away from yourself, or 5-meter altitude. So first thing you need to do is set your center and then give it a radius, which should be 5 meter as well. Once it's done, you have your parameters for the spiral. So let's say distance I will set to, I don't know, 95 meter. You have to be very careful, because it may hit somewhere, okay, because it had no obstacle avoidance on the side. Clockwise or counterclockwise, let's say clockwise, counterclockwise, and after that return to home. Say go, click on one of the targets, start recording. Oh, that's wrong. I had to do clockwise, not counterclockwise. Okay, this time let's do clockwise. 96 meters, RTH, go. Click on this and record. Now it's going. I hope it doesn't hit that tree over there, hopefully. Yep, that's a very nice view, I would say, with a 100-meter range spiral. I have to though see when it comes back here if it's gonna hit something or not, but it's very far now. It's very far. It's not gonna hit anything, I hope. I believe I should better just stop it. Yeah, because it's gonna go out of my range. So when you do spiral, make sure that you watch the surroundings. Okay, now let's test the tap flight mode, for which I would suggest you make sure you have an open area, okay? Because what it will do, it will give you a map. Okay, so when the drone is there, so I'm just gonna go here and say tap fly, and it will give you a map. Okay, so according to the map, I see the bridges here. I will just let it go here. Okay, and say click the speed I can set. All right, 5 meters per second, go, and it should start going right now. And now you can start recording. You can click here to see how it's doing, and it's going and it's recording. Now you see if there's anything in front of it, it will happily actually meet that thing. So this is tap fly. All right, it's right there. Okay, almost to the waypoint. It's gone from my vision actually. So now let's say I will click. Once it's done, hold on, it's done there. Okay, I'm gonna click back. Come on, it's not clicking anywhere else, so I'm just gonna go and say tap fly again, and this time I'll click just next to me. Hold on, right there, and say 10 meters per second, go. So it actually turns its head, okay, and it's gonna come back, and let's see what's the speed like. It should actually cross me. Behind me there are no high trees, so should be fine, I think. Yeah, battery is 28%. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Look at that, it's coming like a Ferrari. Nice. Battery is 28%. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Look at that, it's coming like a Ferrari. Nice. Okay, okay, and there it is. All right, so I will say that's more than enough. I will stop the tap fly. Good. Okay, now let's go to the waypoints. You have beeline map, in-flight, and history. So if you have flown waypoints before, you can see them and refly them. You can save your waypoints as well. So I'm just gonna go to beeline map. Now please do remember the maps are not very accurate, so be very, very careful. Now I'm gonna go and zoom in as much as possible, and I'm gonna do click one waypoint, and once you are here, it says you can set the flight height, which 30 meters is fine. It can hover 10 seconds, record 10 seconds, or take a single shot, or shot in 5 seconds, or burst. So you can actually add these things there. Let's say we'll not add anything because I'm just gonna go record the video straight ahead. Then I'm gonna go and tell it to go over the river and change the altitude to 50 meters. Okay. After that, go waypoint. Okay, let's say put it down to 40 meters. Add waypoint right next somewhere at my left side. I don't know if we can move these waypoints or not. No, we cannot move. So edit. Okay, say next, and you can set the flight speed. Let's say I would say I wanted to do it fast, so 10 meters per second. That's the maximum. Let's try 8. meters per second. It can do time-lapse video, time-lapse photo. That's very nice. Heading towards the route. So let's do time-lapse video. Okay, go. Fly. I don't want it to save. And there it goes. All right. And it's gonna record a time-lapse video for us as well. Now while it's flying, you can also click here and see the actual view of the gimbal camera. You can adjust it. Okay, just wanted to see if anything is in front of the drone or not, and it's gone somewhere. I can't see it anymore. Oh, I can see it actually still. Okay, you can see right from here it's almost to the second waypoint, and altitude have changed to 50 meters exactly. Now it's dropping the altitude and going towards the third waypoint, and unfortunately I cannot see it anywhere, but so far my map is showing that it is doing it very well. It's somewhere over the river, somewhere over the river. Okay, so arriving to the third waypoint, and then it should come back to the fourth waypoint. which is somewhere here. Oh, here, I don't know. So it's gonna come to the third, done to the third waypoint. Now it's gonna come to the fourth waypoint and reduce the altitude to 30 meters as well. Okay, let's see where it is. 30 meters will be, oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. It's coming. Okay, calm. Slowing down. And that's nice. Ooh, look, there's lots of construction next to my house. Okay, mission successful. So, screen is started. Now, I'm gonna go here in the menus, parameters, and turn on the precise landing. Okay. All right. Now let's take off. Oh, almost killed one butterfly. There are too many butterflies around. Well, so I'm just gonna go, let's say, towards the chimney a little bit farther right there. And now it's turning towards the home. And it's rising up, as you can see. We'll see how precise it would be to detect the landing pad. And yeah, it seems like it has detected the landing pad. So it's coming down, positioning itself, going left and right. Hey, don't come on my head, please. Hey, landing pad is right there. Come on. Okay, yeah. Right. So it actually adjusted itself. Look at that. Look at that, man. That was nice, but it just slipped backward a little. It's coming. Let's see this time how it will adjust itself. So far, so good. Maybe my landing pad is too small. I'm not sure. Okay, second landing. Also went to, side. Now it says the landing pad is detected, and here it is. It's back. So let's see where it will land this time. So far, so good. Orange color. Okay, see what happens is that when it arrives at this altitude, it's very, very good, right in the middle. But then it will just suddenly change, and I don't know why. It just flies slightly backward and land in the grass. So people, thank you very much for watching this video. I believe I do not have to conclude. Still, if you want me to do more testing, let me know in video comments so I know what to test more, and I can make more videos about Fimi X8 Mini V2 happily and upload to my channel. Yes, definitely things have improved on the Fimi X8 Mini V2. However, do remember, once again, this is an entry-level model, so the camera is an entry-level camera. However, it still gives you a very good quality results, and it does not have the night shooting features. Yes, I have confirmed from Fimi it does not have the night shooting features. However, I was able to get some very good shots at night on auto, auto setup of the camera, and when I set it to manual, I was able to get some really nice and cool night shots as well. Especially, I like its flight performance, the way it performs, its flight speed, its features that are actually as advertised working, and especially the follow me performance has greatly improved. I simply can say honestly that it did not disappoint me this time with its follow me performance. So this is it. Thank you very much once again for watching this video. Stay tuned for more videos coming your way on my channel. Have fun, people.